Hey guys, what's up? Today we are going to be making a very simple, delicious breakfast frittata, pizza style. Everyone in the family is gonna love this, so I'm gonna show you exactly how to make it. It's really quick, and we are gonna get started with cutting up all our ingredients. Okay, so to start, we're gonna have 1.5 ounces of pepperoni right here. We set aside 1/2 ounce so we can top the frittata later, and we're just gonna dice this up really roughly. Next, we are going to chop up some basil. We like fresh basil, but you can use dried basil, that's totally fine. We have about 1/4 cup here. We're gonna roughly chop it up. And then we have 1 medium tomato here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slice a couple big pieces and then we're gonna chop up the rest into chunks. And what I'm doing is purely for presentation because I want it to look pretty. But if you don't care about presentation, you can just chop this up into chunks and just add it to the egg mixture directly. And then I have a mushroom here, and I'm also just gonna slice this up really finely, and I'm gonna top the frittata. This is for presentation. You could do the same thing as I mentioned with the tomato and just chop it up into chunks, and you can do more than just one. I'm going for presentation though, guys. And then we have 1/3 cup mozzarella cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want, but I like some mozzarella cheese in mine. Now you're gonna grab yourself a large bowl, and we're gonna crack 12 eggs into here. And this is a fun part. You can get your kids in on the action. They can do the cracking, and then you can check for shells. Then for seasonings, we're gonna keep it pretty simple. We're gonna do salt, pepper, oregano, and red pepper flakes for some spice. We're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon oregano, 1/2 teaspoon red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon pink salt, and then some freshly ground black pepper. And let's give that a quick whisk. Now at this point, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and get your skillet heating to medium-high heat. Now we're gonna add up those chopped ingredients into your egg mixture. We're gonna add in the cheese, we're gonna add in the pepperoni, we're gonna add in the tomatoes, and then your basil. Oh, you can smell it already. Just give it a quick mix. Once your skillet's hot, we're gonna spray it with some coconut oil spray so there's no sticking. And then you're just gonna pour the frittata mixture directly in. I like to evenly spread everything out so you get all that basil, cheese, pepperoni, and tomato in each bite. We're gonna let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until the edges start to come off of the skillet and we can clear the rim with our spatula. So this was actually in the oven for about 12 minutes. So it looks beautiful, and that's my favorite part. You can see the tomatoes we laid out, the mushrooms, and the pepperoni. So that's why I go for the presentation. So all that's left to do is slice into this and see how it turned out. It's a nice big helping. And then if I'm personally eating this, I am definitely topping it with some mozzarella and some extra basil. And that's a perfect breakfast to me. Now let's give this a try. Wow, that is really, really good. And it tastes exactly like pizza and really easy to make and a great breakfast. So definitely give this a try. Change up the toppings, change up the seasonings, let your kids help you make it, and enjoy your breakfast. Thanks for joining us.